In this video, I'm reading a section from Annihilation of Caste where Dr. Ambedkar is refuting those who defend caste on the grounds that it is needed to preserve purity of race and blood. Some have dug a biological trench in defense of the caste system. It is said that the object of caste was to preserve purity of race and purity of blood. Dr. Ambedkar refutes this by stating that caste system cannot be said to have grown as a means of preventing the admixture of races or as a means of maintaining purity of blood. As a matter of fact, caste system came into being long after the different races of India had commingled in blood and culture. Caste system does not demarcate racial division. Caste system is a mere social division of people of the same race. Assuming it is, however, to be a case of racial divisions, one may ask, what harm could there be if a mixture of races and of blood was permitted to take place in India by intermarriages between different castes? Of course, few would object to the caste system if it was in accord with the basic principle of eugenics, because few can object to the improvement of the race by judicious mating. But one fails to understand how caste system secures judicious mating. Caste system is a negative thing. It merely prohibits persons belonging to different castes from intermarrying. It is not a positive method of selecting which two among a given caste should marry. Furthermore, Dr. Ambedkar questions the need for subcastes and the rules around denying or restricting rather intermarriages and interdining between subcastes. If caste means race, then differences of subcastes cannot mean differences of race, because subcastes become ex hypothesi as subdivisions of one and the same race. Consequently, the bar against intermarrying and interdining between subcastes cannot be for the purpose of maintaining purity of race or purity of blood. Again, if caste is eugenic in origin, one can understand the bar against intermarriage. But what is the purpose of the interdict placed on interdining between castes and subcastes alike? Interdining cannot infect blood and therefore cannot be the cause either of the improvement or of deterioration of the race. This shows that caste has no scientific origin, and that those who are attempting to give it an eugenic basis are trying to support by science what is grossly unscientific. Furthermore, to argue that caste system was eugenic in its conception is to attribute to the forefathers of present-day Hindus a knowledge of hereditary which even the modern scientists do not possess. A tree should be judged by the fruits it yields. If caste is eugenic, what sort of a race of men it should have produced? Physically speaking, the Hindus are a class 3 people. They are a race of pygmies and dwarfs, stunted in stature and wanting in stamina. It is a nation 9/10 of which is declared to be unfit for military service. This shows that caste system does not embody the eugenics of modern scientists. It is a social system which embodies the arrogance and selfishness of a perverse section of the Hindus who were superior enough in social status to set it in fashion and who had the authority to force it on their inferiors. So there you go. This is how Dr. Ambedkar refutes those who say that caste system was needed to preserve the purity of race and the purity of blood. Dr. Ambedkar uses some studies which were done around 1930s, 1935, whatnot, But there is much more better evidence through DNA now that does prove that across all of India, the DNA shows a mixture and mixture of races. But it also does show a very specific study would be by a certain Dr. Michael Bamshad. I'll leave the link in the comments section or the description section of YouTube and Instagram. His study proves that obviously all Indians are mixed up, but also shows that upper caste people, Brahmins and the likes, do show a greater affinity towards their origin, which would be Eurasia, right around where the Ural Mountains are, from where they did migrate into India in waves about 3,000 years ago, thereabout. So that would be an interesting additional read if you are interested in this topic.